Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And when these two meet, generally speaking, sparks fly. So here is the master craftsman, the arch schemer, the distributor-in-chief, Andrea Pirlo.
And I imagine he's already thinking of ways to pull all the strings from that deep-lying position of his.
He's great, isn't he? The vision he has, the way he can see and measure everything in front of him.
Yeah, it's just fair to say that he's always that one step ahead of his opponents.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He's had it taken off him. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Modric. Looking to play him in. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Aimed beyond the defence. Look at the space. Batistuta! Barella.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Donadoni. He's got away with one there.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Mateus with the cross. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Mateus cuts it out. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Decent chance! Goal, Milan! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time.
It's Ibrahimovic! Mateus, and it's been shipped out wide. Nicely weighted ball. Thinks about the shot. Shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's played it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
That has ended up in no man's land. Barella. Zanetti. Threads one in. Now this could be a chance. Oh, that is a good ball. And the shot! And he's found the net! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well,
Shevchenko! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. And the shot! Goal, Milan! And they're back in front. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Modric. Oh, good read. And this is Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! It's hit the upright. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Mateus gets a foot in here. Pass somewhat off target. Inter Milan are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Oh, it's come loose. He's got away. And that has sent him sprawling. So, third corner of the game. Nice interception, well timed. And the shot! They've scored! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, they're very much the better team.
And he shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase onto it. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Barella. And Inter now could counter-attack. And Zanetti. Gets a good foot in there. Looking for the run. Donadoni. Batistuta looking to run onto it. Barella. Over to the left. Zanetti has it in a wide position. Oh, sweet feet. Ibrahimovic. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
They want to...
There's the whistle for half-time. Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break. You can be sure of that.
Ricordiamo a tutti I tifosi che è possibile fumare solo nelle aree appositamente predisposte all'interno dello stadio.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Now it's Barella. And he's in on goal. Can he finish? Oh, well spotted. Had to be at his very sharpest there.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And it's going to be another corner. Corner number 2 then. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And it's Di Lorenzo. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Barella. And this is Ibrahimovic. Spread out to the left. Oh, that's fabulous. Shapes to shoot! That's a lovely, neat pass. Just eases him off the ball. Barella. Zanetti. Can he get it through? And reclaimed it in a trice. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Goes looking wide. Well, that has not gone well. It'll be a throw-in. And here's Batistuta.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And that is a little undercooked. Has a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Milan get their fourth corner. Can he finish? And it's there! And they are cruising away. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He shifted it to the flank. And it's Shevchenko. Played out to the left flank. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well read, and the danger is averted. He has found the real chance! It's in! Just cruising! They are cruising! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Tries to pass it through. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with it.
Tries a shot! He's got a goal! How very smart. He just got it right.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Gattuso. Donatoni. Now, can they get him away? And he's managed to get free. Zanetti. And it's Barella. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Pirlo. Donatoni. He's gone for goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. It is a very, very good save.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
They're up to 5 corners now. He's got through. Now, it's fallen kindly here. Thuram! They've done it! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Barella. Gattuso. Chiesa. And he's had a hit. They want to be quick to recover this. Gattuso.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That is good alertness. Chiesa. And here's Thuram. Thuram! Barella. Now Ibrahimovic. Zanetti. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Gattuso. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Batistuta. He's going for goal! Keeper always had the measure of that.
a moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Chance! And that has flown over. Four extra minutes added on. Now it's Batistuta. Fratesi. Gattuso. And there goes the final whistle. Inter Milan cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.